Good evening, and it is evening here. If you've been watching these videos, there's a window right back there, and if it's dark, it's evening, and then that shines even more, so my third eye, all my inspiration is ready. But I was talking to a client today on the Skype, which I love Skype, and you get to see people and talk to them, and if you can work it out right, it's free. What's not to like? But we were talking, a few years ago, I went down to Como, Italy, to see if I could learn the network chiropractic stuff, and it still eludes me. I love chiropractic, you know that, and kinesiology is my thing, and I thought I could add that, but I don't get it. I watch them and I try to see what they see, but I don't. I like it a lot. It's impactful, but I got to the night before the class started and walked into the restaurant, and this gorgeous woman came up to me, big gal. Came up, she said, "Are you here for the chiropractic convention?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Are you American?" I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Would you sit and have dinner with me? Have dinner, sit at my table?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." You know what I mean? Not every day that happens to me. I know I'm dazzlingly good looking and it should happen all the time, but I live in a small village. There's my excuse. It doesn't even happen in big cities, okay, big towns or anything like that. But so I said to her, "Yeah, sure, I'll sit. That's an easy thing to do." And we sat kind of in the corner, and she kept looking over, and she said, "There's this man here, this Italian man. Last night he came up and he was really drunk, and he kept telling me how beautiful I am and that he can't live without me." And I said, "Wow, that's got to be so cool." She said, "What?" Because it was dramatic. She was upset. I said, "It's got to be so cool that anybody would do that to you." I said, "I have never had anybody come up to me and just tell me how beautiful I was," and that I said that's got to be one of the aspects of the feminine, of the yin, the receptive. That has to be so cool. And she got looking at me for quite some time, and she said, "That's not how I took it." And I said, "Oh, well, I apologize for making light of your world and your particular miseries, but there's parts of the yin and the yang that we just don't get. The yang does I know that men are dense. I'm real clear about that. But there are things that when they happen to women, you think, gee whiz, if that happened to me, I would be in heaven." One of my clients, an Irish gal, said she was on Cyprus writing a book, and she was laying on the beach. She wasn't writing at the time, and she said, "You can go topless there." And she said she sat up and there were men masturbating around her, and she said it was absolutely disgusting. And I thought, wow. If I were laying on the beach topless and I sat up and there were a bunch of nymphets, women masturbating around me, I would go and tell everybody. I would help them if I could, if they would let me, but I would tell everybody I knew, tell them all, as often as I'd buy people drinks at a bar just so I could tell them. I don't understand life. I do enjoy it. It's different. We do have a different point of view. I'm going to talk about some different points of views. www.mic Peak Performance. My book is Noticing Fixes More Than Fixing. I do seminars that are real different, real fun, and most people like them who take them. Most is the key word.